blowing air back to the tanks. And you can hear it over here. But if you really look, yeah, it's coming out right there. So we're gonna put new tanks on. Guys, we're moving on to the fuel system. And what I did is I took it over there by my air compressor. Blew air from up there back here, and you could hear it on this side. That tank has a hole in it on the top. She's rusted out. So I've been under it, trying to figure out the tank switcher, if we could bypass it or if it's working, not working, whatever, because that's totally not safe. So underneath it, I noticed it's going into a fuel switcher. My guess is button feels tactile. Something went wrong, so they said, peace out, deuces, and installed this little gem. I don't know what we're doing, but I've only ever seen these installed over there, you know, kind of beside the seat, behind the seat, whatever. So I guess we're gonna see if this tank here is any good and see if we can get it to fill off the tank for now. So let me get under it. I'll show you up under it, trying to troubleshoot this. I noticed it's missing some hoses. Valve probably went bad. Wiring may went bad, who knows? But then I was like, well, we're just gonna drop the tank. So I tracked the passenger tank hose, which, man, look at that. I wonder if she still holds air. Comes off the passenger tank. You can see right there where it's connected, and it comes in right there. The driver's side does the same thing. Where's it at? That goes to the forward of the truck from the switcher. And then it comes from the driver's side right here. We've got our vent, which we need. And then right there, it goes to the driver's side. Man, I love what you find in these old trucks. It looks like there's a little bit of fuckery in the selector valve wiring. You can see this one's been cut, which should have been the feed power. And then this one, yeah, somebody didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I'm afraid to take that piece of wire off right there. So we're gonna, I think what I'm gonna do is, the driver's tank is shit. It's toast. To get it going, I think we're gonna, well, if I gotta take the driver's tank down anyway, we may run a new hose from here to here and get rid of that whole lava fuckery right there. So maybe that's a solid plan, because I got one of the long bed tanks that come off the crew cab up in the back of it that's still in okay condition, and I got a new a new cinder for it, which will have a new sock and everything. So I think that's going to be the plan, is we'll connect this hose with new hose, this hard line, to this line right here, and we'll just feed it off the driver's tank for now until we can troubleshoot this. I bet this valve is toast, is what happened. So, because I mean, they've cut 2 wires. It makes 0 sense. So moving right along. All right, guys, we're trying to get into our fuel system, and we just dropped the driver's side tank. I was worried about getting it unhooked from the sender, but it doesn't look like either end was going to be a problem. Holy smokes, Batman. So I'm gonna get this out of the way, and we're gonna put another tank up in here. I picked up a cinder while I was at Summit, but oh, man, look at that. She's yeah, oof. Man, she's toast. All right, I got our new cinder. I'm gonna cover this real quick. When you're working on these, the tanks, this tank will work driver or passenger sided. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the cinder is different. This one here is Dorman 62692-006. And there's another one for the passenger side. But in comparing, this is the right cinder for this side. I think it has to do with which way the sock is facing and this right here. So it's just a heads up on that. And then I was gonna install it, but I think I'm gonna take it down there, ground it, and see if we can figure out if one of the legs is working to give us our fuel level. So maybe we can handle that while we're here. All right, I'm gonna wrap up for the night. We've changed out the driver's side tank, and we're currently running off of it. I got a couple gallons in there. I put some Mistral in it just to try to loosen shit up on it. Got a hell of an exhaust leak right there. But we're pretty solid. I've been thrashing on it pretty good to get this damn tank in here. So we still need some, need a little bit of stuff, but overall, let's see if these lights work. Oh, of course they don't. Oh, shit. Let's see what else works. We got one tail light. We got no tail light. Probably bulbs. I can see water getting in there. Cab lights work. That one works. Good, 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 bad, and bad. So overall, we're getting somewhere. I went to, let me turn it off. I took it as far as I could with what I had. And my brake master cylinder seems to be froze up because you can't push the pedal. So there's no stoppie. There was something else. Oh, replace this this right here, which is still leaking, but they didn't have that. So basically, drove to old rallies for nothing. They didn't really have anything, but we got a filter, we got some hose to hook the tank up, and we got the tank hooked up. So she's moving forward. I'm still trying to figure out the return, because it has one, but who knows? I guess it comes off the carb, or maybe it's off of all of this shit over here. Yeah, it's got to be coming off the carb right here. Into here, and it's got this little thing here, whatever that is. Goes back to the tank somehow. So that's it for the weekend. She runs, drives. She does not stop, but that's okay. I'll just order one from Summit and drop it in. I was gonna pull it off that white one out there, but shit, it was the same issue. So that's it for now. Thanks for checking it out.